Please give a very warm welcome to the athletes for the men's doubles final. From China, the #1 seeds, Haifeng. Please welcome their opponents from Korea, the #2 seeds, Jung Jae and Yong Dae.
Well, the men's doubles final. Very fitting that we've got the #1 and 2 ranked pairs in the world. Both these men's doubles combinations have actually won this All-England title previously. Kai-Yun and Fu Haifeng, the reigning world champions from China, won the All-England in 2005 and again in 2009. The Koreans, Jung Jae and Yong Dae, winners in 2008. Quite clearly the two most consistent pairs in world badminton. So Fu Haifeng, the left-hander, the 28-year-old from Guangdong province, and his partner Kai-Yun, 32, from Jiangsu. They are #1 in the world, and as you can see, yet to suffer a defeat this year. They won the Korean Open, beating their opponents of today in the final, their only previous individual tournament. Well, they had to beat the #7 seeds, Muhammad Hassan and Bonaseptinol of Indonesia, in the quarterfinal. And then yesterday against the #8 seeds, Hashimoto and Hirata. They were 10-14 down in that second game, and then they promptly won 11 of the next 12 points to win it 21-15. They just went to another gear, another level, and were absolutely superb. Well, their opponents, Jung Jae, the shorter of the two men, the 29-year-old, and Yong Dae, 23, world #2s, and of course they were beaten, as I've just said, in the final of the Korean Super Series, and they were also beaten in the final of the German Open last week. Lost out to another Chinese pair, Hong Wei and Shen Ye, in 3 games. But they did get revenge over Hong Wei and Shen Ye in the quarterfinals here on Friday evening. In the semi-final, they had to dispose of last year's winners, the #3 seeds from Denmark, Mathias Bo and Carsten Mogensen. And it really was a very comfortable semi-final. The Danes lost their way early on, and I thought that the sheer momentum of the Koreans after the first game seemed to disrupt the Danes. But I really think that the sort of momentum the Koreans will need to reproduce today, because that's their head-to-heads in ranking tournaments. It's all level at 10 wins apiece. That, of course, doesn't include the Asian Games, and when you do include the Asian Games, both from Doha in 2006 and Guangzhou in 2010, the head-to-head actually goes in favour of Jung and Lee, 12-11. So these two pairs, no doubt that they know each other's games inside out, having played so many times against each other. This man's power smash, I think, is going to be a key factor in deciding this final.
Players, please be ready.
So two pairs who've won the title previously, two pairs that have played against each other so many times, 20 previous matches in ranking tournaments. This the 24th meeting overall when you include the Asian Games. Chinese having won the last two encounters, but overall on their previous 23 meetings, it's the Koreans who hold the advantage, 12 wins to 11. Well, last chance saloon for three of the four players on court. Announced that they're going to retire after the Olympics.
Badminton Championships men's doubles final between, on my right, Jung Jae and Yong Dae, Korea.
Eric Kirk of Denmark, our umpire, announcing the players.
And on my left, Haifeng and Haifeng, China. Yong Dae to serve to Yun. Love all. Play.
Well, the current world champions, the four times world champions, Yun and Haifeng, have fans all over the world, and there's a number of them here at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham. Huge Chinese contingent.
Service over.
There's a little confusion earlier on the Koreans. Looking to rotate off.
All.
Great smash from Yong Dae, the youngest man on court at the age of 23. But also the only man on court with an Olympic gold medal. Mixed doubles champion in Beijing with Lee Ho-jung.
Service over. To all.
Oh, it's landed in. Misjudgment from the left-handed full Haifeng. Sensational!
incredible play from all four players, just showing how good on defence all four players are. No, the Koreans are renowned for their solid defences. I think on that occasion it was the Chinese really showing that, you know, they're going to have to hit through brick walls to get through defences today.
Jung Jae, Korean coach.
5-2.
Nearest to us, winner of this men's doubles title back in 1997. So he knows what it's like, these big occasions.
It's a phenomenal shot from Jung Jae. Looking like he's going to go for the huge cross-court drive. Awesome deception at the end.
Well, I've just said that they needed to keep that momentum going from their semi-final, the Koreans, and they certainly have started in the same vein. That win over the Danes, Anthony, we were a little bit critical of the Danes, saying that it didn't seem to be really fired up, but I don't think they were probably allowed to, because the Koreans are in awesome form.
The speed of their movement so far in the start of this match is absolutely incredible. We always think of this Chinese pair as probably the quickest pair in the world. So far, the Koreans are actually making them look slow.
Service over.
Racket gone.
I think we're probably going to see quite a lot of broken strings in this match. All four players have incredible power.
Well, this man is famous for the power of his smash through Haifeng. He holds the world record for fastest smash in international competition, but we haven't really seen it working so far today. There, the error.
9-3.
Well, 277. I think the fastest we've had this week is 290 by Jung Jae in the mixed doubles. I think that record for this year's tournament could go today in this men's doubles. That's more like the smashing we're used to seeing from Fu Haifeng.
There's the power, but the legs on the defence, not quite in the right place, very static when he goes to hit this one.
.281. Goodness me. Yeah, and again, well, that was me criticising that his smash wasn't working, just to prove me wrong.
Brilliant setup from Ka-yeon. You know, we have really got the best two net players in the world, Yong Dae and Ka-yeon. Set up the short lift. You just know every time the lift is short that Fu Haifeng can put it on the floor.
Yeah, good power from Lee.
Service over. 10-6.
.285. It's creeping up there. 285 is 177 miles per hour.
11-6 interval.
And the Koreans at the mid-game interval. We've only had 7 minutes of play. And 11-6. the scoreline. Well, of course, these two pairs quite clearly the two outstanding pairs in world badminton. Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng, 9 finals last year, winning 6 titles. The Koreans, 11 finals, also winning 6 titles. Look at that shoulder rotation and pronation of the forearm creates the power. The bend of the racket, goodness me.
(11-6). Play.
The favoured formation. Fu Haifeng at the back of the court, thundering down the smashes, and Kai Yun, you were saying yesterday, Anthony, you thought he was probably the best front court player in world badminton at the moment, or certainly one of them.
I think on his day he is. He's so explosive. His racket's always ready. You know, it's like a trigger on a gun. As soon as he sees it, bang, and very rarely misses.
Good low serve. It's gone wide. The deceptive, almost topspin shot from Kai Yun, deceiving the Koreans. Look at that.
8-11.
Good judgment. Let it drop wide.
Brilliant angle on the smash from Yong Dae. Doesn't perhaps have as big a smash as his partner, but can always get that steeper shot that is actually harder to deal with than the full power.
Service over.
Very lazy from Yong Dae. He saw the gap, just didn't step into it. His feet were planted, waited for the shuttle to come to him instead of really going forwards.
9-12.
Yes, and that's very unusual, because one of the things I love about Yong Dae is his intensity. Plays every single rally, 100% commitment.
(13-9).
Great interception from Kai Yun.
(10-13).
Inevitable in the end. The attacking play was relentless from the Chinese pair.
11-13.
Yeah. Doesn't give many of those away. He'll keep hitting down from the nets all day long.
A really clever shot there by Jung Jae. Just took the pace off the drive. Quite often when you give your opponents no pace, very, very difficult to play the soft touches.
You thought this would be explosive.
12-14.
Well worked rally, good change of pace from the Koreans. Well, it's not usual for him to be at the net position, but just proving that when he is there, he can be devastating.
It just tends to get carried away a lot of the time, Joe. You know, with a massive swing at the net, he almost uses the same swing as he does on his smash in and around the net.
Unbelievable defence. Right idea, wrong execution. But this is fabulous badminton.
$14-15. Service over. 16-14.
Often happens, change of a shuttle, you know, walking around for a little bit, just lose that little bit of concentration, and a match as close as this just cannot afford to give the opponent a free point.
Service over.
Yes, well, this was very good placement of the smash from Kai-Yun. Saw that Jung Jae was waited a little bit committed or anticipating on his forehand defence. Pushed it wide. And the world champions are back level.
Brilliant low serve from Kai-Yun. He's obviously been working out where is the area to serve to Yong Dae. Gone slightly across him on that occasion.
Terrific. The change of pace from Jung Jae, a little block over the net. And I'm a little bit concerned that Kai-Yun may have actually hurt himself. That dive managed to get the shuttle back, but the way he walked to the side of the court after the rally, I was a little bit concerned. Yeah, landed on his hip, I think. Oh, yes.
17-16.
Well, he was charging forward to the net because he knew he had broken the strings of his racket. Jung Jae played the drop shot and ran forward. Now that's good awareness from Kai Yun. He also knew his opponent had broken a string. 17 all. Well, that probably has to go down as a missed opportunity. And for the first time in this opening game, world champions go into the lead. That's good judgment from Yong Dae.
Brilliant placement once again on the attack. Looking for the hip of Fu Haifeng.
Just tempted Kai Yun into trying to reach a shuttle that was going past him and therefore forced the error.
It's incredible tactics from the Koreans, almost taking on the power of Fu Haifeng instead of taking on Kai Yun and around the net. And like you say, Joe, tempting him into it, but you know, he almost felt like he had to get involved in the rally.
19-18.
Terrific smash from Jung Jae to bring up game point for the Koreans.
20, game point 18.
Power and placement, 284. Oh, he's over on at 285. It's gone wide. One of the game points has been saved.
$19-20.
He's left it and it's landed in. The Koreans had a golden opportunity to close out the rally and were a little bit tentative at the front of the court. And then the misjudgment. It is 20 all.
20 all.
Extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. That's a great rally. And wonderful anticipation from Yong Dae. Third game point opportunity for the Koreans.
21-20.
Well, all credit to the Chinese pair.
Just didn't move his feet enough on that one.
Snatched of it. Well, the Chinese coach is delighted with that because their men, having saved 3 game points, now have a game point themselves. And that's wrong of the back line. The world champions have weathered the storm, saving 3 game points, then take the opening game on their first game point opportunity.
Haifeng, 23-21.
23-21. Well, what an exciting opening game. Well, I said right at the start of this match that I wouldn't be surprised if the record on the speed of smash for this tournament went in this men's doubles in that penultimate rally. Fu Haifeng hitting a smash at 292. Absolutely extraordinary, 181 miles per hour.
Play.
Well, the Koreans started the opening game so well. They had that 5-point advantage at the mid-game interval. And I wonder, having had those 3 game points as well, whether psychologically they'll be damaged having not converted on that opening game.
It can play on your mind so much. You know you should have won a game of badminton and you've walked around the net having lost it. It can be so frustrating, but at the same time, Chinese perhaps didn't really believe that they could win that set. They've won it, and now could in fact actually relax a little bit.
Yeah, good judgment, lets it drop long.
I think the big difference in this match is Kai-Yun at the net. Whenever he is at the net, almost the rally ends. You know, the other 3 players on court, although very, very good around the net, just don't have that explosive power onto the shot.
Good smash, good direction.
Just brilliant variation, like you say, Joe. Last few shots have gone to his hip, then they're now gone across the body. Very, very clever play from the Koreans.
Don't believe it. Oh, my goodness!
Service over.
Jung Jae played 2 returns off the floor. First of all, the dive, he couldn't get back up in time. There's the first one, there's the second.
Thank you.
Well, you can't accuse them of lack of effort, can you?
One, four.
That's long.
Service over. Five, one.
Well, once again, it was clever placement, aiming towards the right hip of Jung Jae. Just couldn't get his body out of the way and the freedom to play the shot. Well, directing so much of their attacking play at Haifeng, and I just wondered if that was entirely wise in that rally.
This final shot is absolutely incredible. So he's turned his entire body open and just annihilated that forehand down the line. I mean, to create that kind of power.
Service over. 6-3. Service over.
It just shows the kind of player that Kai-Yun is. He hasn't got the biggest smash on the court, but his angles, his willingness to make the steep shots, so dangerous all around the court.
Flatter smash that time. Deceiving Kai-Yun.
It's the rotation off the net as well. Creates speed for the partnership. Can often confuse the defence when you rotate like that. Kai-Yun just not really ready for that.
Well, that's a rare error at the front of the court from Kai-Yun.
8-4.
Mistimed it.
It's an awful shot from Kai-Yun. Not the sort of thing we can expect from him. Not the last two rallies, two basic mistakes.
Wow, 3 mistakes. Well, this is a poor passage of play by the world champions. And it means that the Koreans have a 7-point advantage at the mid-game interval. But let's not forget that Kai-Yun and Fu Haifeng yesterday in their semi-final against Hashimoto and Hirata were 10-14 down in the second game and promptly won 11 of the next 12 points. They have this rare ability to be able to turn on intensity and pressure almost at will.
Play.
It's a great rally again. And I wonder if I'm just sensing a little bit of frustration in the world champions that they can't put the shuttle on the floor just quite as easily as they did in the opening game.
Classic Korean play. That's the kind of game they're looking for, is to be able to knock the shuttle all around the court. Frustrate players with how good they can defend.
That's long. Well, a 9-point advantage now to the Koreans. Yes, 1 or 2 Chinese despondent faces. Another one goes long. Well, we talked yesterday about Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng's ability to go up a gear. At the moment, they've gone down one.
Service over.
I think that was a bit of frustration there for Haifeng. You think he's just going to jump that one. Bit irritated at himself. And there was a pair that really had played a very poor second game so far.
Yeah, I wonder if they've got to the stage where they're sort of saying to themselves, well, we're 10 points adrift now. Do we just give this second game away and really concentrate our efforts for the decider?
I think most top players now, when you're 15-5 down, will just think, OK, let's build again, let's play a few rallies, but we know we're really not going to win this second game, and just get ready for the third.
The other concern, of course, Anthony, is whether that dive in the opening game by Kai Yun, whether in fact it's done more damage than we realise. Because he's certainly not moving with the same speed as he did in the opening game.
Yeah, of course, Joe, we hope that's not a contributing factor to the decision who's going to win this match. You know, knowing Kai Yun like I do, he's an incredible competitor. When he would go to hell and back to win a match, and I just think that they know they're so far behind in this game, and they're going to think about the third and really put the pressure on there.
Gone well long of the back line.
The danger here is, Jill, that the Koreans switch off now. I think they believe they've got this second game won. The Chinese have kind of shown that they're willing to just sort of stroll around the court a little bit. Can easily get dragged into a bit of a wishy-washy game.
8-15.
Oh, that's delightful. Push the Chinese pair deeper and deeper in their defensive stance. And having pushed them back in court, finished it off with a delicate little block, and they just couldn't react. And that's a good return of serve.
Service over. Nine, 16.
Oh my goodness, another complete miss-hit, this time from Fu Haifeng.
17-9.
You just know that he would never make that kind of mistake when his intensity is at 100%.
Yes, building a rally, getting the net player involved.
$18-9.
Oh, phenomenal. Technique coupled with the vision to see the gap.
19-9.
No, you won't see better than that. 11 game point opportunities now for the number 2 seeds to level this final. Just trying to give it away. Koreans saying no, we want to keep you on court a little bit longer. Yeah, the crowd not happy with this. Yeah, some boos from the crowd. That's gone long. It is 1 game all. 21-9. The second game.
Second game won by Jung Jae, Yong Dae, 21-9. 1 game all.
So after 44 minutes, it's all level. 1 game apiece, and the Koreans in total command of that second game. Well, a change of shirt for Kai Yun and running repairs to Fu Haifeng. He's put on a elbow support. Well, he's been hitting smashes up in the 280s, even hit one at 292.
Final game.
Well, it's obviously taken its toll.
Play. Now, surely, Anthony, the Chinese world champions, they were very defensive in that second game. Surely they've got to try and turn that around. In the opening game, I mean, it was all attacking play from them. That's how they won their rallies.
You almost can't believe that world champions could go on and play a second game like that. You know, defies logic, to be honest. And knowing what I know of them, they'll come out flying in this game.
Well, broken strings, but still managed to control the winning shot. Jung Jae.
1-all.
Well, no real attempt as yet by the Chinese pair to turn their defence back into their own attack. Quite content just to drive the shuttle and lift it back. And that's his fastest of the day. Well, the indecision from Yun. I thought he was going to leave it on his forehand side at the front of the court, chose to play it. I think by the time he had changed his mind, yeah, there the indecision. The lift was just too short and got what it deserved. This landed in. Yeah, and interesting, actually, a little yell from Yun of yes. They're still fired up, but they can implement the game plan. That was perfect.
Yeah, so far in this third game, the Koreans looking like the ones who are really motivated, moving around each other superbly. Chinese still at sorts.
Started on the line.
4-2.
It's clever from Yun, just enough pace on that return of serve, making it awkward for Yong Dae. Yeah, just gone past him, hadn't it? Perfection. Well, coaches always teach doubles players to use the channel attack, smash in between the two opponents down the centre of the court, and that one really was perfect.
Koreans are just everywhere at the moment. Defensively so solid. Doesn't matter what the Chinese throw at them, they just seem to have an answer for it. And for Haifeng, it just doesn't really seem at the races so far in this third game.
Flatter smash from Haifeng.
Not really getting off the ground though, like he was in the first and start of the second game. No, he's keeping his feet on the ground. We're used to seeing him, 2-3 foot off the ground, hitting those big thunderous smashes. Maybe the elbow is playing more of a factor than we think.
Yeah, real commitment coming forward there from Yong Dae.
The way things are going, Koreans are going to run away with this one. Yun's got to get on top of Haifeng and really get him motivated.
Well, I'm not sure that it's lack of motivation. I think it's lack of belief at the moment. Unable to play his normal game and use his thunderous smash. That is terrific. Power and placement. A lethal combination.
What was a big concern for me just before that rally started, Haifeng was shaking his left hand. Quite often a sign that, you know, he's got a bit of nerve trouble in his arm. I've had witnessed something like that similar. And it's not that you can't then go and hit the power shots, it's your ability to play the touch shots, because you almost have numb fingers.
9-4.
That's a good return.
I think that's what it's going to take from the Chinese. Kai Yun to get a lot more involved in this match. You know, he is the one player out of the partnership that I think the Koreans do truly fear.
Helped by the luck of the net cord, the smash from Yong Dae. Badly deflected by hitting the top of the tape.
10-6.
Yeah. What a defensive shot from Yong Dae. Having had to retrieve the little block, got himself back to the defensive position so quickly. There he was at full stretch. And then to drive that shuttle skimming the net. Well, that means that the Koreans have a 5-point advantage as they change ends in this deciding game. It's just poetry in motion. Contorting his arm to get that back. Well, he's a megastar already in Korea. Yong Dae. I don't believe it! That is extraordinary! How on earth did the Koreans win that rally? The dive, Yong Dae getting that one back. And I think Kai Yun just distracted by Jung Jae on the floor.
12-6.
The Chinese coaches looking a little bit concerned at the moment, aren't they? And so they should be.
I think Haifeng is just completely gone. He mentally just doesn't believe he can win this game at all. Yeah, he's got the problems. You know, I'm sure his arm's giving him a lot of pain, but
levelling now as far as the Chinese pair are concerned.
14-6.
It's gone wide, and that's more commitment in the attacking play from Fu Haifeng that last rally.
14.
Great interception from Yong Dae.
15-7.
That's long. Well, the Koreans, oof, my goodness, that was only just long, wasn't it? They have a 9-point advantage as the match clock ticks over the hour mark. Oof, my judge changed their mind. I think in the end, the right decision. Terrific.
Sheer effort level from the Koreans in this match, just unbelievable. You know, not willing to let any shuttle whatsoever hit the ground, no matter what it takes, and that seems to be the deciding factor in this one.
Well, I just sense if the Chinese pair got another couple of points here, I think that just may make the Koreans a little bit nervous and make them question in their own minds. But that will help settle the nerves as far as the Koreans are concerned, and the opposite as far as the Chinese.
17-10.
Terrific. Well, that's what he was doing so well in the opening game, commanding the net area, intercepting, putting pressure on the Koreans.
The thing is, though, Joe, the only way he can do that is if his partner's willing to, you know, put in the big smashes, get the movement around the court. He's not been doing that for the last, basically, game and a half.
Relentless attacking play from the Koreans, and it all directed at Kai-yun.
13-11.
Oh my goodness. And they pushed it long. Oh my goodness. Haifeng thought that the shuttle was going out. He could have intercepted it, decided to leave it. And then Yun behind him thought that he'd made the wrong decision. But now the Koreans, 2 tantalizing points away from the title.
Service over.
What on earth was that serve? Attempted flick, but it really didn't get any height or any depth. And that means that the number 2 seeds, Jung Jae and Yong Dae, have 8 championship points.
Service over.
I think he was thinking of leaving that one. Realised it was in at the last minute.
13-20.
Well, a second match point saved by the Chinese pair. But the Koreans still have another 6 opportunities.
14-20. Play.
And this time, 3rd time of asking. And the Koreans have regained the title that they first won 4 years ago. Yong Dae and Jung Jae were absolutely superb, having failed to convert any of their 3 game points in the opening game, came back stronger and more determined. 3 thrilling games.
That's won by Jung Jae, Yong Dae,
Well,
21-23.
their second All-England final and their second title. The moment of victory. And the Koreans, who have such a tradition in men's doubles, disappointment for them at their home event in Korea, losing to their opponents of today, but my goodness, haven't they made up for it now? So 3 games, 21-23, 21-9, 21-14 in the deciding game in an hour and 7 minutes. Well, Yun gave it his all in the opening game, and I wonder if that dive just affected him a little bit. But of more concern was perhaps the inability of Fu Haifeng to actually thunder down the smashes
World
anymore.
champions Jung Jae and Yong Dae. Firstly, a word about your opponents, great competitors.
중국 팀이 굉장히 센 팀인데 어땠는지.
중국 팀 같은 경우는 항상 라이벌로 생각을 하고 있고요. 매 슈퍼 시리즈마다 항상 붙는 선수들이 있기 때문에 오늘 많은 준비를 해서 나왔던 게 오늘 승리할 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
They prepared a lot. As China is a strong team, they are good competitors and a good friend.
And what about the atmosphere here at the Yonex All England Open Championships? Pretty amazing.
요넥스에서 이제 배드민턴 하는 게 굉장히 기뻤는지.
여기 전용 오픈에서 저희가 2008년에 우승하고 이제 두 번째 우승을 한 건데 매해년 올 때마다 많은 여러분들이 우리한테 많은 사랑을 박수를 쳐주셨기 때문에 그래서 이렇게 전용 오픈 올 때마다 항상 최고의 성적을 내고 싶었던 게 저희 목표였습니다.
They come to Birmingham every year to play Yonex Badminton Championship, and they always prepared a lot to appreciate all the supports, and it was very hard to achieve the high point.
Congratulations, Jung Jae, Yong Dae.
Well, the world number twos, quite frankly, today were the better pair. And they thoroughly deserved their victory. And that just shows what it means to win an All-England title.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the presentations for the Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships men's doubles. And to make the presentations, please welcome Ben Yoniyama, President of Yonex, and Derek Batchelor, Chairman of Badminton England. To thank our officials, Derek Batchelor, Chairman of Badminton England, will now award commemorative medals to the umpire, Eric Kurt of Denmark, and his service judge, Wolfgang Lund of France. Ladies and gentlemen, our runners-up in the men's doubles, Haiyun and Fu Haifeng from China.
Well, the two-time former champions here of the All England for a second time have to settle for second best in their fourth All England final.
Ladies and gentlemen, our runners-up in the men's doubles from China, Haiyun and Fu Haifeng. Please welcome our winners onto the podium, the 2012 Yonex All England Open Men's Doubles Champions, Jung Jae and Yong Dae from Korea.
They were champions in 2008. They're champions once again in 2012. Their 25th title that they've won together throughout their careers. Their 17th Super Series title.
I will now present the winners' medals. And now, Jung Jae and Yong Dae from Korea. will receive the trophies from Ben Yoneyama.
The All-England trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Held aloft by Koreans once again.
congratulations to our athletes. Please show your appreciation as